everyone, in this video I'm gonna go over bench press technique and I'm thinking let's just get right into it. So first of all, you want to choose a good height, and if a pro tip, use a power rack or a combo rack for this. So if you have a rack where you're forced to stick with options that there you can change the height, try if possible to just take a loose bench and roll it into a squat rack so you can choose instead. Now I have 5 in my bench press, and how you choose the height is you want to have slightly bent elbows before you lift out. You don't want really bent elbows, you also don't want straight arms, because if you have straight arm, you're gonna have to try and push the arms out, which means you have to sort of loosen your scapula, and you want your scapula contracted and tight. Now you also don't want super tight elbows, because then the lift off is gonna be super long, and that's just no good. So you want slightly bent elbows. So you first step is just lay down on the bench. Once you've chosen the height, you want to put your index finger on the ring of the barbell. Now this may differ a little bit, because some bars, if this one especially, is very large, the ring of the barbell may be further out, which means when you set your index finger on it, you may almost be about to actually get stuck in between with your fingers, and in that case, use your pinky finger on the ring instead, because you want 81 centimeters between these. So index finger on the ring. Now what you do, you grip the bar first. So you push your index finger up into the air. Once you get down between your thumb on both sides, once you've done that, you press the mid of your wrist back out against from you, so your fingers get reached to the inside, and then you grip down. Now you have a good grip. What you do now is you put your feet where you want them, you press down on your neck, and you try to press your shoulder blades down as well, so that your shoulder blades should press down towards your glutes. At this time, you want to always roll the bar out again, like this way, as far as possible. And once you've done that, you push, you go up on your toes a little bit, you push your glutes in there, try to keep your scapula contracted. You push up, you press down a little bit until you feel like you're in a good position. And now you lift the bar out, only by pressing your elbows out and locking them out. Right there. It was very short, as you can see. You put your glutes down very slowly. You try to really contract your scapula again. Take a big breath of air, and now you go down. Once you go down, you want to think about your elbows going out almost towards your ears. So not go in here, because what happens when you see my chest is sinking. I want to keep my chest high and stable, so I push my elbows out. And I go down, I pause a little bit, and I go up. And always when I hold the bar and when I go down and up, I want to squeeze my pinky finger on the barbell. Press down on my neck, contract my scapula, take a deep breath of air. Push my elbows out, go in, go down, press up. Elbows up, keep chest up. Always keep legs tight, tighten them, and really press back towards the rack. And then you go up. Now, a question I know will come is, how is it that I get such a high arch? Because see my chest, I can reach it and get it up really high. What I want you to think about here is how high your arch is does not matter. Now I know, for example, that some people may think that, okay, that's contradicting, because I used to have a high arch before the new bench rule, which basically means you have to go deeper and can't go up as high. However, my main goal in the bench was never to get a super high arch. I got it naturally by creating tension. So you do not want to stretch a ton and try to get go up in as high arch as possible to get a better bench. What you want to do instead is you want to try and retract your scapula, get your shoulder blades down as much as possible so you can engage your lower traps, which sit right here. These are the muscles. You want to push them together like you're holding a pen in between them. Now, you want to do that as much as possible when you do that, because with them, you are going to have a mobility that will either allow you to not get up in a high arch at all, or get up in a really high arch. Because when I engage, you're going to see what happens. My chest get up, I automatically get into an arch. If I don't do that, I'm going to be flat. But then I'm not going to have the stability, and I'm going to hurt my shoulders. So that's why you really want to learn how to push shoulder blades down and subtract. And I like to think about pushing up as a duck to get that. And that's what you want to think about. Those are the steps I have in the bench press. If you have any questions, just let me know in the comment box below. With that said, I wish you the best day, and I hope you like this video.